guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. If you're not new, you already know what time it is. We're getting this thing. Hope y'all can see me. I think y'all can. I did my little camera angle right, because normally when I record in here, my little face is cut off. But okay, y'all. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Bree. I'm a single mom. I have one kid. He's 5 years old. He's about to be 6 in October, and there's literally numerous ways that I make money. I'm gonna share it with y'all, but this video I want to focus on one of those incomes. And then also, if you're not new, if y'all been here, I know I've been uploading vlogs. I still got vlogs coming, but in addition to my vlogs, I also want to use this channel to help other people, like whenever I can. And with that being said, like, I'm a mother, so I definitely want to reach out and help other mothers. But even if you're not a mom, I feel like this video is going to be very helpful towards you, even if you're not a mom. So the different ways I make money right now, y'all, is one of the ways, which I'm not, anything I'm telling you on here, you do what you want to do with this information. I'm just telling you what I do, okay? One of the things I do is, I'm an exotic dancer. I'm a stripper or whatever, right? I've been stripping for a minute. Like, I know what I'm doing with that. I've been doing it for a minute, like I said. So it's just like, I'm good at what I do. But outside of that, I'm a YouTuber. I have 3 YouTube channels, but right now I only post on 2. And all 3 of those YouTube channels is monetized or whatever, right? The next thing that I do is I have my own business, Back Seasonal Brand. I sell digital products, and I also sell budget planners, which is a money planner to help people save and make money. I do that. Another thing that I do is I make money from Instagram. You get paid from Instagram, so you can make money on Instagram, whatever. Basically, I use Instagram to help me promote my business or whatever, right? Another way I make money is I do Uber and I do Uber Eats. I also have DoorDash, but I don't really do DoorDash because I'm in an Uber run-up, so I just be doing Uber, but I can do DoorDash if I want to. Right now, these are like the main source of income that I'm doing right now. So I wanted to come on here and tell y'all this because a lot of y'all, I know y'all be hearing me like tell y'all that I do Uber or whatever, but y'all, Uber, as a single mom, I feel like Uber helped me and Uber changed my life to a certain extent. And this is why I say, I recently had my car like last year. What this month is, we're in October. I think I stopped having my car like in November. Yeah, like in November, early December or whatever. But ever since I stopped having my car, I still need a car. Like, I still need to get around. It's hard to move around when you don't have a car. Uber is expensive as hell, like expensive as shit. So me, y'all, with Uber, you can rent a car through Uber. Granted, a lot of people feel like it's too much money, but at the end of the day, I'm doing what I gotta do until I don't have to do this somewhere, until I'm able to save enough money to where I can go get a cash car, or I can go put a higher deposit down for a car and not have to pay a super duper high monthly payment or whatever, right? Really, right now, I'm looking for a reliable Honda or a Toyota, and I don't care. If you want me to make a separate video about not caring about how people view you, I don't give a fuck. I will do that. But okay, so I've been written with Uber for months now, since like the beginning of May of this year, and we're in October or whatever. I have had these cars. This is probably like my 3rd car with them. Yeah, the first car was an electric car. That was super cheap, but I just personally, because I be doing Uber Eats and I drive back and forth. I drive back and forth to my mom's house. Like, when I work in a club, I drive my son all the way to my mom's house. And I stay in Atlanta, y'all. She stay super far. So that electric car really wasn't working out for me. So, because you have to charge it. I felt like it was just time consuming. But it was super cheap to rent an electric car. And then after that, I had a Jeep Renegade. I had that car for literally like a minute. And then it was time to give it back. So I gave it back. Because you can only have a car for a certain amount of days. Well, a certain amount of weeks or whatever. It just depends on what location you go to. So then I gave that back, and now I'm in a car that I'm in now, which is a Chevrolet or whatever. So this is what I do. And if you're looking to make extra income, you could do this. But if you know you're not going to be out there driving, then there's literally no point for you to just like go rent with them. So two of the requirements to rent a car through them is you have to complete 30 rides a week, and you have to, of course, pay your rental. So I went and picked up the current rental that I have on a Friday. So that means I have from Friday until the next Friday to complete all the 30 rides. being realistic, y'all, if you really be out there, like I said, I do other stuff too, so I really don't do what I do. I really just take, it will really just take me like a good 2 days, really 1 day to knock out. You can knock out, like in my area, I can knock out like at least 18 to 15 rides in a day doing Uber Eats. But being realistic, it takes me like 2 days to knock out those 30-minute rides. What I do is I just like to go ahead, once they draft out the payment from my account on that Friday and Saturday and Sunday, I just try to go ahead and get out here so I can make my money back from the run. And then Monday through Friday, that's the money that I use to have, to save, to pay bills, to do stuff like that. And even though the rental costs a lot, I feel like I'm saving, because if I was in an Uber going back and forth from Gwinnett County to downtown, to going to Forest Park, because like I said, I'm a dancer, so I work in Forest Park, to taking the Ubers to take him to school, I would be spending, it was 1 week, I was spending like close to $1,000 in Uber fees. I kid you not. Like, so it's just like, if you need a car and you're able to drive with Uber, so I went through Hertz because I do have a credit card, but like I said, I was keeping a car for a week. So one of the credit cards that I have another one now. But one of the credit cards that I have, the limit on it was only a $200 limit on that credit card. When you rent through Hertz or whatever. Well, first I went through Avis, y'all. I forgot that. First I went through Avis and I was using my credit card. And I was doing like I was doing it only for a few days because like I said, I only had like a $200 limit. So yeah, some places, like if you go through Avis or whatever, no, my limit, when I went through Avis, my limit was $475 and they put a $200 hold on your credit card. That's what it was. I was like, wait, that's not making sense. But yeah, so I was running through Avis. They put the hold on there and then you pay for them or whatever, right? But with Hertz, instead of them putting a hold on there, like if you already have an Uber account and you approve to drive with Uber, all you have to do is just go sign up. I know a lot of y'all might be like, well, dang, I can't do this because Uber or Lyft won't accept me. I was driving Lyft too, y'all, but I got banned from Lyft, so I can't drive Lyft anymore. If you want a story time about that, let me know. I'm laughing, but it wasn't funny because I needed that money at the time. So yeah. But with Hertz, they don't make you use a credit card. You can use your debit card. The debit card do have to have your name on it or whatever. So with Hertz, I just use my debit card. They draft that out every week on my debit card versus like a credit card. And I feel like that's better because a lot of people don't necessarily have the limit amount on their credit card, or they probably don't have a credit card. So Hertz allows you to do that. It's only like 2 locations that Hertz do. That's why I say you gotta go into the app. All you do is sign up for Uber, go into the Uber app, go to my account, select my vehicles, and then pick a date that you want to like pick up the car. Like I said, the electric cars are cheaper, but it's very time consuming. But y'all, if you in need of some money like right now, as in like you're trying to really get out here, you're trying to get an apartment or whatever the case may be, you just need extra money for groceries, extra money for just extra stuff. Like Christmas is coming up, so I was like, let me just make this video because this is a way for them to make extra money. Now, while doing Uber, you literally have to have that mindset. I know I hear a lot of people, how much you spend on gas, or how much this or how much that, or you're gonna have to pay this money back, like you're gonna have to pay taxes. Listen. At the end of the day, when you're a mom, when you're trying to figure shit the fuck out, and you're trying to really get out here and get to that bag, you're gonna do what you need to do. So this is the option for y'all being able to do what you need to do. Uber put me on a map to be able to not work a 9 to 5. Because I literally just had a 9 to 5 like earlier, not this month, but last month. And it's just like, don't get me wrong, I will work a 9 to 5. Like if you know me, but some of y'all probably new to my channel, I will work a 9 to 5. But being realistic, y'all, if y'all be out there 7 days a week, this is what driving Uber Eats, this ain't really realistic for me because you make more money driving Uber than doing Uber Eats. But let's just say if you be out there at least, it's 7 days in a week. If you be out there 7 days a week, Monday through Sunday, you have to do them 12 hours. The max you could drive with Uber is 12 hours a day. Well, really, you can drive more than 12 hours because after you do the 12 hours, you just got to take like a 6 hour break. So if you get up early enough, let's say if you get up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and drive from 4 to 4, so then from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's your 6 hours you log back on at 10. So that's 12, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14. You can really drive like 14 hours a day, really. It just depends on what time you get up. So yeah, like you can make a minimum, you can make a cool 2 bands a week if you be out there, but you have to put them 12 hours in. So before I really switched over to Uber Eats is because yeah, you can drive with Uber, but like I said, I'm a mom, so it's like doing them 12 hours a day and still trying to be a mom. I'm still trying to like make time for my son. Like money is cool, but at the end of the day, you gotta like show up for your child. I was just like, yeah, this not working. Like I'm never seeing my child. So, cause there was one point in time where I had dedicated a week. I said, okay, I'm gonna do a week and I'm gonna see how much money I made. And it was just like throughout that week, like I was like, man, nah, I can't do this. I'm gonna switch over to Uber Eats. For one, I really don't like driving at night or whatever because I'm a female and like I said, I stay in Atlanta. People just do too much. And for two, I feel like the time go by faster when you're doing Uber Eats because I can get out the car versus me having to stay in the car. And then with Uber Eats, I can have my son with me. With driving Uber, I can't have him with me. So with Uber Eats, he be with me. But the days he got, like right now this week, this is a new week. From Monday until Sunday, y'all, he's finna be with me because he's on fall break. He don't got school Monday through Friday. So guess what? Do that mean I not still make money? No, I can just log into the Uber app and do Uber Eats. Like that's really what it is. So I try to do 12 hours, but since this week, this is a Monday, and like I said, I'm a content creator. I'm dedicating this day to catch up on my vlogs because like I said, while he's out this week, I'm gonna be on this Uber app, getting this money, like trying to knock out these 12 hours every single day. So tomorrow, I might get up at like 5. I'm gonna get up at 6 because I'm gonna go to work tonight in the club. So I'm gonna get up at 6 a.m. and just Uber from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's gonna be a little over 6 p.m. because like when you have a child, you can't move as quickly as you want to on these apps, but because they want to stop and get food or they want to stop and use the bathroom. Another thing that I do too to help me save money while I'm doing Uber Eats is my son, I told him to pack his book bag with snacks. So he packed his book bag up with snacks, put a few water in there, put a juice in there. But majority of the time I put water in there because he needs to drink water, especially when it's been in the car. And then I fix some sandwiches. Like I fix sandwiches, I'm eating sandwiches. One thing you do not want to do while you're doing Uber Eats is don't be spending your money at these people's restaurants. And then when you start doing it on a regular, sometimes you'll get free stuff. Like sometimes these restaurants will give you free stuff. And then when me and Cardi be walking into the restaurants, they be giving him free stuff. So it's like, you don't gotta spend your money. Just pack your bag, pack a little book bag, and put snacks in there. And I just want to come on here and tell y'all this. Now, even though I do Uber Eats, another thing that I like doing Uber Eats in the rental versus like even when I do get my car, I'm looking out the window. Something was flying. I'm like, what is that? Another thing when I get my car is I'm not putting a lot of miles on my car right now. I'm putting a lot of miles on their car. And it's like, it's through Uber, so they know their car is going to get a lot of miles on there. So it's like, right now, while I can, I'm going to run up all this time that I have to put on their car, the miles on their car. Because eventually, like, when I do get the car or whatever, I'm going to eventually start doing, like, DoorDash again or Uber Eats again or whatever, right? In my own car. But for right now, we're not in my car, we're in their car, so we're gonna run it up. And another thing, y'all, which I know this is about Uber, but technically this video is to like help y'all make extra money for Christmas or whatever I'm gonna title this. You could do DoorDash too, y'all. DoorDash, you can't rent a car through them, but let's say if you do rent a car through Uber or whatever, right? You can still do DoorDash, like you can do both. Don't do both at the same time. A lot of people be saying do both at the same time, but don't do both at the same time. Just do your little 12 hours. When that get done, if you still want to be out there, log into the DoorDash app. Definitely make sure you get some sleep. Definitely do that. I know it's a lot of hours, but shit, when you a mom and all you see is like the goal, you're going to do what you got to do. I don't necessarily do DoorDash because for one, the app be messing up on my phone. And the phone that I got, I need to upgrade my phone like real bad. But it's still working, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. But for this month over, I'm going to go to T-Mobile and I'm going to get me a phone per girl. So one of the things that I do like about DoorDash is you could be out that hole. You could be out there. You want to be out there from 8 a.m. today until 8 a.m. tomorrow, that's when you don't do that because you do have to drive and you will be tired. But DoorDash says you drive for 24 hours. I just recommend if you do try to pull like a 24-hour, have somebody else with you so that way I can switch. But that's another reason, like let's just say if you short on your rent or you short on your light bill or you need extra money for a babysitter, whatever the case may be, Uber and DoorDash is the motherfucking key, bro. Like it's the key. It's the key. And another tip that I do, y'all, I don't be going out there looking to pull people. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. But I make sure when I go out there, for the most part, I don't know like every time because every time I just be annoyed. But for the most part, I try to make sure I go out there looking cute. And then sometimes you don't even gotta look cute, and people still gonna tip you a whole lot of money. So, but just look presentable, look cute, and people gonna tip you. Yeah, this is my little way you can make extra money. YouTube really, I mean not YouTube. Uber really helped me like make extra money, and that's why I do Uber. I seen somebody comment and was like, well, look into getting a cash card so you don't have to do Uber. I like doing Uber. Uber is my 9 to 5. I can come when I want to come. I can log on in there when I want to log on. Like you could cash out your money like up to 5-6 times a day. So yeah, it's perfect for me. It fits my schedule. Even if you have a 9 to 5, you still can do Uber. I definitely still keep up with what I make. Like I said, I do have a budget planner. Go on my website, check that out. But you still definitely want to keep up with what you make because you do have to pay money back when it's time for tax time, like on some of this money. So yeah, that's really it. Hopefully this video helped y'all just have the right mindset. Don't be negative towards this. Like you could really make a whole bunch of money. And comment down below and let me know if you already do Uber or if you do DoorDash. How many days a week do you work and do you feel like you make money doing it? But you have to have the right mindset to do this. If you think negative, you're going to get negative results. But if you really going this knowing that you can make a lot of money, you're going to make a lot of money. But that's it for this video. I got more informational videos on the way for you guys. And I'm going to catch you in the next video. Bye.